Or a convertible because my head's sticking out.
I know. Woo, 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 woo. What is going on, cave dwellers? Yeah, we got a little convertible action going on right now. Kind of crazy. We figured we'd try this out. Can you see the bottom of it? But kind of cool. Something new. We're not going to hold it up for the whole time.
What? We can see the comments on TV. No.
Hold on a second.
You just ran over the coffee table, babe.
I know. Watch out. Wow. Okay. It won't let us see the comments on the TV, but it's crazy because behind the computer screen, we're on the TV, so we're trying to like read the comments on the big screen and hold this thing up at the same time. But we're gonna put this away. But we just wanted to show you what this was all about because I actually just got this from work. Kind of cool. We're thinking about doing a couple things with it. Actually, kind of painting it to match Bagheera would be cool. But we're gonna put this down now. Oh. Look how big this fucking thing is.
Okay, watch your language.
How big this damn thing is. Look how big that is. Thing's crazy. Put that way. We'll pull the table in here. Whoop, whoop. We'll get this going. What's going on, everybody? Everybody. We have a lot to go over tonight because we were able to get every single number, every single trim, every single color. We have the full numbers of 2024 model year, everything, every trim level, every color, every option, every package. So if you had a Redline Edition package, if you had a Redline Wild Cherries, Shock and Steel, Collector's Edition, RS package, ZL1 1LE, 1SS 1LE, 2SS 1LE, we have all the numbers for you guys, and we're going to bring it here to you at the cave before anybody else. Just the way we do it here. We've been right about every single thing we've posted so far. So watch that now. What's going on, everybody? Join in, say hello. Join in on the conversation tonight. We're going to be doing some Q&A as well. We'll answer all questions you guys have. And if you guys want to know something, we can go over it. I think it's going to be some shock for a lot of people tonight with some of these numbers, and for the names of the actual colors.
Me too, Linda. Me too. Snow day.
What's up, Linda? How you doing? Orbit, David, Keith, Jackie, what's going on? We may try to even have a guest on the show, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see if it's possible to add someone here on the show. So
you didn't tell me about a guest.
I know. Well, you're just finding out too.
It's a surprise guest to me too.
So, I mean, you know him, but is what it is. How's everyone? So today we have, I don't know how many inches of snow we got, but this morning it was 10 inches of snow before I even drove to work in it, which was crazy. But that's what you gotta do when the job doesn't call you out. So had to go in. My dealership still has a Camaro, by the way, 21 LT1 Redline Edition. Which I can try to find out how many of those were made. Those numbers have been out for a while, but that one's available. It's like 33,000 miles on it, for like 31 grand, something like that.
What's this cat doing?
I don't know. What are you doing, Cat?
He's over there.
What up, G7? How you doing? What's up, Gypsy? How you doing? But yeah, so I got a lot of graphs, and we definitely have to give a big shout out to the people who made this possible. GM Archives for helping us out and allowing us access to all this information so we can bring it to the Camaro public. So that's a big deal. Making biscuits. Jack is making biscuits.
Yeah,
Best spot for data.
biscuits.
Camaro Cave. And a lot of people like analytics. I'm analytical. I do the numbers. Her not so much, but we wanted to bring you guys the information. The new shirt, the Keep the Faith shirt is on the way, so stay tuned for that. And we do have some. We're actually working on stuff for car shows already. So if you do plan on going to Camaro Fest, we are helping the Camaro Fest crew out. We are going to be special judges for the car show, and we've been putting together judging sheets. Well, she's been putting together judging sheets to go over so you guys can join. And definitely, if you guys haven't, the Camaro Fest is live, so you can do this. You can actually sign up for the car show, autocross, drag racing, and the NCM track, the Corvette track, if you want. It's at CamaroFest.org, and you can sign up and come down to Bowling Green, Kentucky this year. What's up, Alfred? How you doing? Doing great. This is my first night chatting with you guys.
Gypsy,
Welcome, Gypsy. Welcome.
You have to come to Girl Cave.
When is that again?
Next month. The following day after.
Our Wednesday Night Live, which today's Tuesday, we understand, but we can't do Wednesday Night Live on Valentine's Day because we got to take the missus, we got to have a date night. So we decided to do it tonight and make it easy for you guys. Hopefully you had enough time to take a look. I tried to post it on a bunch of our social media sites in the community tab. So if we are ever going to do anything, just keep your eye out for the community tab. We've been posting a lot. We've been getting a lot of comments. We have been answering them. I don't know if YouTube has been monetizing our comments or removing them, because some people keep saying their comments are getting deleted. We're not deleting anything, at least to my knowledge. We're answering some rude people.
I did accidentally delete a couple of comments the other night.
How'd you do that?
A couple of them, like 3 or 4, like a whole group of them, just by accident. But
well, that's news to me. Good job.
I didn't mean.
I appreciate you.
I'll do best.
Hey, Cave, have you been hearing about all the Camaro thieves going on? Theft going on. Crazy nervous about all of it. It's getting out of hand. It's kind of crazy. At least in California, what we've been hearing about. I've been seeing pictures.
We check our babies every night.
Yeah, I just know we check our cars every day. So, and what's the best way to stop that, right? What's the best way to stop your car from getting stolen? Obviously, if you have a manual, that's a really good way, because that is like the number one theft deterrent for thieves, having a manual transmission. Then obviously, if people don't want your wheels stolen, lug nuts, or even that steering wheel locker, still see people using them. My cousin swears by it, uses it on his car, so it's definitely something. There's ways to go about it, or just don't leave your keys in the car, because that is literally what's been happening too. And honestly, if you left your key in the car and you walked away from the car, your car should beep at you. So, yeah.
Well, and people leave them running.
I don't understand that either.
Like, they leave their car keys in there and the car's running. Like, let me just run in real quick and grab something.
That's a bad idea. Or people what I don't understand is people that go to a gas station and don't turn off the car while they're filling their tank. I mean, it's like the number one rule.
Well, I don't know that that's exactly what's happening, but they leave their keys in the car and then they go inside and like grab a Coke or a Red Bull, and then they come back and like, ta-da, no more car.
No more car, baby.
Hocus, abracadabra. No more car.
No more car. So yeah, Greg uses the steering wheel lock. That's pretty cool. Nice. Where should we begin? There's a lot of information here, guys. So bear with us if the video is going to be long. But I mean, people that are interested in this stuff should be here. So there's that. Should we do packages first? Should we do colors first? Should we do trim levels? Oh, these are the same. Mine is manual. Yeah, I have a kill switch on the way currently, but location. Either way, excited to hear the numbers. Yes. So one big number, which I know we've talked about, we were the first people to break it. ZL1 1LEs. I counted all of them and told you guys where every single one went. We know people that have purchased them because of our help. So that's awesome. We're glad we can help you guys out. But there was 47 ZL1 1LEs produced for the 24 model year. Total. Yes. Out of 12,870 cars, 47 were ZL1 1LEs for 2024, making the ZL1 1LE very rare.
So if you got one in 24, AU.
Hold on to it. Keep it stock. Keep it stock, right? And that's another thing, keeping these cars stock, right, Tonya?
Yes, Andrew. Are we going to keep our car stock?
I mean,
no, says all the boxes sitting in the garage.
We had to make the car look the way that GM intended the car to look.
Well, that's different.
And then we have to add our little spice on it.
That's different. But what about the rest of all the little boxes sitting in the garage?
Well, it's stuff that you can at least take off the car.
Okay, baby.
So, well, we are excited. I know the weather has not been cooperating with us. There's snow out there, but we won't be doing any of this on our cars until it's basically car season. So we're holding out on that. So it's gonna be a lot of videos. We'll do install videos for you guys so you can see it as well. And we're still trying to talk if you guys want to do like live videos like that, or you just want us to post videos. We like the lives. We like interacting with you guys. So just let us know in the comments. And if you haven't already, you're watching. There's about 30 people on here. Make sure you smash that like button. Show us some love. We really do appreciate it. It helps us out with our monetization and the YouTube strategies. Well, statistics. All right. So which one should we do? You want to do colors first?
Sure.
That's a lot of information. David says I won't keep anything stock. I mean, that's kind of true if you've seen our cars. All right. So it's crazy because some of the names of these colors have nothing to do with the names that GM actually gave them, which is kind of crazy. So you're going to hear the name and you're going to be like, well, what color is that? And I'll explain it because not every color has the name that GM marketing put on the car for good reason. So some of these names are actually like backdoor names, what they talk about at the factory. So let's just keep that in mind. We'll go from 1LT.
Remember these names because there'll be trivia questions later.
Yeah. Do you recommend you're a ceramic coated guy up in that con? Oh my God, yes, please. If you want, we can reach out to him for you or send us a message. Send us an email. We can let Wayne know from Airland and see that you're coming up, and he'll take care of you. That honestly, we're thinking about getting our other cars done there as well because he did such a good job. Plus, I mean, for the price, you can't beat it. So we're gonna give Wayne some love there, right on Valentine's Day. Well, a couple hours away. But
yes, he is freaking amazing.
He does some great work. He really does, and the price you can't beat. I mean, listen, you want quality work? That's the way to go. Andy's got a guy. Yep, I got a guy.
He bring a scratched Mustang back to life.
He did bring the thing was scratched to hell, and he got everything out.
It was bad.
Yeah, paint correction or ceramic coating. Even if you just want a normal, like high quality detail, and you don't want to do yourself, like It's worth the drive, 100%. Send us an email, John, if you want. Let me put our email up here. If you guys have any questions or want to know anything, send us an email too. We do answer our emails, and send us video and photographs of your cars too. So, okay, so exterior colors, we're gonna go from 1LT all the way up to. You saw my synergy. It's worth it, 100%. We're gonna go from 1LT all the way up to 2SS. Now remember, ZL1 is like in there. When I say 1SE, 1SE means ZL1. That is the code for ZL1. 1SE is the code for ZL1. So, the first color, which is kind of crazy, and people are not even gonna know what it is, but the paint code was GNW Deep Void Matte. That's the color. Deep Void Matte. So if people don't know what the color is, that is the matte paint for the ZL1 Collector's Edition. And that, obviously, they only built 274 coupes and 76 convertibles, right? So total of 350. We know 50 of them got split between Canada and Mexico. Actually, 20 went to Mexico, 30 went to Canada, if you want to be specific. Deep Void Matte was the actual name of the color, instead of Panther Black Metallic Tin Coat, which we know is a tri-coat. All right, and obviously that was the only two models that had the numbers for that paint code. So second paint code is GBA, which is just black. So if you have a black car, if you have a black 1LT coupe, 551 cars were painted in black. 2LT coupe, 207. 3LT coupe, 208. LT1 cars, LT1 coupes, 152 cars. ZL1 in black, which you think would be the highest number, and you would almost be correct, but they did make a collector's edition car. So, but that's the second highest number. Black ZL1s, 202 cars for coupes. 1SS coupes, 132. 2SS, highest number out of every single color for the 2SS trim level. They made 837 black 2SS coupes. Kind of crazy. 1LT convertible, 149. 2LT convertibles, 121. 3LT convertibles, 107. 1LZ, again, 1LZ is the LT1 car, 49. And ZL1 convertibles, 72, which is not the highest number, actually. It's the second highest number because the collector's edition is higher by 4 cars. 1SS convertible, 31, and that's actually the second highest number behind Sharkskin Metallic. And 2SS convertible is the highest number. 2SS convertible in black is 328 cars. So, yeah. And does it give us a total? No, it doesn't give us a total. It doesn't give us a total for that, but you can add them up. It gives us a total at the end for all the colors, but not that. All right, so after black, we got GJV, Riptide Metallic. So Riptide Metallic, and if you guys need anything repeated at all, or you need us to go over something again, just put it in the comments. We'll answer it for you. Riptide Metallic, 161 LT coupes. 2 LT coupes, 78. 3 LT coupes, 78. And 1 LZ, which is the LT1 car, 47 coupes. ZL1 coupes in Riptide Blue Metallic, 102 cars, which actually makes it the 4th highest color. which is higher than Summit White, Riverside Blue, Red Hot, Vivid Orange, Radiant Red. Wow, it's higher than almost every other color. Which is crazy because it was a new color, so they made as many as they could for that model year.
Which was that, the blue?
Yeah, Riptide Blue. Yeah.
You saw that on every freaking corner when the car came out. At least where I lived, there was
Riptide Blue just came out this year. What are you talking about?
You saw that blue everywhere, babe.
Riptide Blue just came out in 2024. Are you talking about Hyper Blue Metallic? That was a hot seller back in 2016. Riptide Blue 1SS Coupes 26, which is the second lowest number. 2SS Riptide Blue 152 Coupes. Convertibles now. 1LT 46, 2LT 54, 3LT 47, LT1 10. They only made 10 LT1 convertibles in Riptide Blue, which makes it the third lowest number. ZL1 convertibles, Riptide Blue is 24, and 1SS convertibles, they made 5. 5 1SS convertibles. 2SS, 78. 78 cars. All right, and that ends Riptide Blue. Summit White 1LTs, which is the third highest for the colors. 1LT is 389 cars. 2LT is 147 cars. 3LT is 116 cars. LT1 94. ZL1 77. 1SS 87. 2SS 360. Now over to convertibles. 1LT convertible 167. 2LT convertible 131. 3LT 102. LT1 convertible, I'm losing my space, 47. ZL1 convertible, 49, and 1SS convertible, 27, and 2SS convertible, which is the second highest number, 229 units. True. I should do that. Messing up anything, guys? I know it's a lot of information. Like I said, we told you this video was gonna be long, but we wanted to bring it to you guys first. All right, now the next color after Summit White is GKK, which is Riverside Blue. They actually made quite a bit. 1LTs, 147 coupes, 2LT 61, 3LT 46. LT1 cars 53, ZL1 45, 1SS 32, 2SS 156. Now convertibles, 1LT convertible 34, 2LT 37, 3LT 29, LT1 cars 15, ZL1 convertible 12, only 12 Riverside Blue convertibles. 1SS convertible 6, and 2SS convertible 75. Yeah, that's Riverside Blue.
Just used her claws to
What are
climb
you
up
doing?
my leg. Oh, okay, bye.
See ya. Next exterior color, G7 Charlie, Red Hot. 133 1LT coupes, 2LT 49, 3LT 52, LT1 coupes 18, ZL1 coupe 44, 1SS 30, 2SS 130. Now convertibles, 51 LT, 2 LTs 42, 3LT 35, LT1 17, ZL1 convertible 16, and 1SS 10 cars, and 2SS 81 cars. We halfway there?
Mm-mm.
Halfway there yet?
We're there yet?
It's a lot. That's a lot of information, guys. All right. So next color after red hot, we have vivid orange, which is GCF, and 1LT coupes 84, 2LT coupe 35, 3LT coupe 40, LT1 39, ZL1 41, 1SS 28, 2SS 132, convertibles 18 for a 1LT, 18 for 2LT, 18 for 3LT. There's a trend here. ZL1 convertible, 20 cars, 1SS, which you ever, a lot of 1SSs have some really low numbers. 1SS, 5 cars. And 2SS, what you expect to have a higher number, is 44 for vivid orange. But that color's been out for a couple years, so and it looks really good in the sun. We posted a couple of those colors. This is going to be a question, guys, so get this one ready, because off the top of my head, I don't remember the name of the color. But GCP. Does anybody have a Camaro with GCP? It's called GCP Trip Metallic. Again, Trip Metallic. What color is Trip Metallic? I actually know, but if you guys want to chime in, if you guys know what GCP is, Trip Metallic is what it's called on the back end of General Motors. Any guesses on what Trip Metallic could be? GCP is the color code. Ding, 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 ding. Way to go, Jackie.
Yeah, I was right.
I know. Yep. Nitro yellow is the color. Trip Metallic. TRIPP is the way they pronounce it. It's actually a really good color. When we were able to unveil the color at Camaro Fest last year, it was something. If you guys see any videos of that car at Camaro Fest, I was the one detailing it like an idiot. But can't show up with a dirty car, you know?
Not me.
All right, so nitro yellow cars. How many? If you have one, let us know. How many do you think you have? 1LT coupe 51, 2LT 22, 3LT 18, LT1 6, ZL1 14 cars, 1SS 21, 2SS coupe. This one's for you, Paul. Ooh. Paul, your 2SS coupe. Hold on, did Paul have a 1SS? Paul, you have a 1SS or 2SS? Yeah, you got 2SS, right? Well, anyway, 2SS, 1SS coupe. Okay, so you have one of 21 cars.
1SS.
1SS. 2SS made 75. 1LT convertible 11. 2LT convertible 10. 3LT convertible 9. LT1 convertible 8. ZL1 convertible 7. 1SS convertible 8. And 2SS convertible 37 cars. Kind of crazy. The numbers are getting lower, guys, for some of these colors. So just know how rare your car is. 104 with 1LE. Well, just to kind of give you an idea, I actually have the 1LE numbers of how many 1LEs were produced. But I might just hold on to that for now. Back to the numbers. Okay. So after nitro yellow, we have another red paint. Exterior color GNT, Radiant Red Metallic. which took the place of Wild Cherry for the last 2 years. 1LT Coupes 138, 2LT Coupes 67, 3LT Coupes 71, LT1 Cars Coupes 35, ZL1 Coupes 53, 1SS 34, 2SS 207, which actually makes it's in the middle of the pack, like 5th in color. Now convertibles, 1LT, if you have 1LT, 58, 2LT, 58, 3LT, 49, LT1, 26, ZL1 convertible, 33, and 1SS convertible, 8, and 2SS convertible, 104. Now I got only 2 colors left. Shark Skin Metallic. Does anyone watching have a Shark Skin Metallic Camaro? Well, which Rachel, we just did Rachel's interview. She will appreciate these numbers because she has a rare car as well. 1LT Coupes, 420. 2LT Coupes, 193. 3LT, 149. LT1 car, 122. ZL1, 116. 1SS, 96. 2SS, this is for you, Rachel, 407. There was only 407 Shark Skin Metallic 2SSs produced. And now over to convertible, 1LT, 143. 2LT, 111. 3LT, 95. LT1, 63. ZL1, 53. 1SS, 34. And 2SS convertible, 225 units. All right, now here is Bagheera's color. For our Panther faithful, exterior color code name GLK. It's not Panther Metallic. It's not metallic at all. There's no metallic in the actual name itself. Then bringing back the old school Cadillac color, it is GLK Black Diamond is what it's called. And it's kind of crazy. What's going on, Mark? How you doing? Black Diamond, guys. It's a color that GM came out with back in 2014. And they put it on Cadillac, and it has made its way over to Camaro, which is really nice. We might know someone that has one, but we can't say who. What's up, Shane? How you doing? 1LT Coupe. Obviously, we went over the collector's edition numbers. So if you have a 1LT collector's edition, 21 units for the 1LT Coupe. 2LT, 14. 3LT, 189. LT1 car, 17. Obviously, they didn't make any ZL1 in this color. So 1SS, 8 cars, which last time we checked, there was only like 2 left available. So that's a rare bird. 2SS, Bagheera, and a bunch of our people watching right now. You have one of 405 2SS coupes with the collector's edition package. 1LT convertible, they made 8. 2LT convertible, 13. 3LT convertible, 147. LT1 convertible, 4. 0 ZL1 convertibles. 1 Uno Mas, which is one more, but Uno. Solamente. 1 SS convertibles. They made 1 car at all. And we helped sell that car, actually. So we're pretty proud of that. We did a video on that car because we thought it was going to be the rarest one until we did our last video of 350 of 350, which GM just didn't decided not to keep for themselves. That's for another time. But 2SS convertibles, they made 158 cars. And the Prez, if he's watching, has the first convertible produced. So that's pretty cool. So total, let's get to the total of these cars. 1LTs, they made 2,094 1LT coupes. 2LTs, they made 873. 3LTs, they made 967. LT1 coupes, they made 583. ZL1 coupes, they made 968 ZL1 coupes. That includes the collector's edition, by the way. 1SS coupes, they made 494. And then the highest number, which we already know, the bread and butter, 2SS. It gets promoted everywhere. We knew it would be the highest number. They made 2,861 2SS coupes. LT1 convertibles, which is crazy because the 1LT, the least expensive Camaro, they made the second most cars, which you'd think it wouldn't be that way, but it is. 1LT convertible, they made 684 cars. 2LT convertible, they made 595 cars. 3LT convertible, 638 cars. LT1 convertible, they made 257 cars. ZL1 convertibles, they made 362 cars. 1SS convertibles, 135, and 2SS convertibles, 1,359 cars, which is the third highest. Right? Third highest, yep. Yep, because you had 2SS was the highest, 1LT coupe, 2SS coupes was the highest, 1SS coupe followed. 1LT coupe followed, and then 2SS convertible followed that. And just be giving a little quick shot. The ZL1 coupe followed after that, and then 2LT. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, but that's all the numbers. Oh, and if you want the total, just so people, counting the coupes and convertibles. So 1LT trim, coupes and convertibles, they made 2,778 cars total. 2LT, they made 1,468 cars. 3LT, they made 1,605 cars. LT1 cars, they made 840. 1SS cars, they made 629. 2SS, the highest number, 4,220 cars. And ZL1, which I was shocked about because I thought they were going to make a lot less ZL1s. They made 1,330 ZL1s. So 1,330 ZL1s, which I'm actually shocked about. I thought it was going to be a lot less. That was a lot.
There's more out there for us to go find.
I know, because that's still on our bucket list. We still want a ZL1. Now, when you thought the numbers were done, sorry guys, we still have a couple more. But does anybody have any questions right now? Does anybody have anything they want to go over, need us to repeat anything, or they want to know about their car? Feel free to throw it in the comments. I know we just rambled off a whole bunch of stuff. So
there's a question.
What's the question? How does GM decide how many
parts?
I don't know the answer to that. You know who would know the answer to that though? I would have to say maybe we should try, or if GM would allow us to bring the great, legendary GM designer on for a cave interview, that would be awesome. If we can get the GM to allow us the privilege of talking to the said Camaro designer live on here with you guys, I think it would be a very interesting interview because there's a lot for him to say, I feel like, since he designed the whole 24 model year years ago, which is crazy, right?
If I had to take a guess, I would say parts available and how much money the compilation of that was going to make to cover what it was going to cost to make them.
Well, if you really think, because collector's editions, right? They made 1,335 collector's editions total, and 2 of those paints were literally created just for the 24 model year, and they've never done those paint codes before on Camaro. And the matte paint was never done before on a sports car, right? From General Motors. So these are first for Camaro. And they're very difficult paints. I mean, you can just ask the guy that just crashed his 2SS Panther that we posted the other day how much is going to be to redo his front bumper. It's thousands. Yeah, good luck with the color match, because it was hard enough for the factory to do it. So people that crash these cars, they're going to be spending some serious time at body shops, and people are going to be able to tell if the paint matches or not. I mean, it goes through the paint booth 3 times to get that metal flake in the paint, and it's ridiculous. Black Diamond, remember that name, Black Diamond. All right. So for people that have other editions besides the collector's edition, as much as we love it, because we have one, I don't want to leave anyone out. So we have other cars, and we have other editions. And if you don't know what this edition is, some of these editions have codes on them, and I don't remember off the top of my head. I have so much Camaro knowledge up here, I can't remember all the codes for the back end of GM, but I will try to tell you what I think they are. So, as we said before, ZL1 1LEs, they only made 47. SS 1LEs.
Not all tubes.
SS 1LEs.
Not all tubes.
Oh yeah, they're all coupes. They don't make a ZL1 1LE convertible.
Not all tubes.
The collector's edition was accident will be tough paint match, 100%. And if you look at the picture, someone posted a comment saying, "Look at the bullet holes." I don't know if they're bullet holes or not, but it does look like it. So hopefully not. Hopefully, we know that the guy's okay. I've been typing with the guy, so hopefully he tries to get the vehicle back to where it was.
Bag deployed, so
airbag deployment, so it's probably going to be totaled.
Yeah, but they can bring it back with a salvage title
if the customer wants to or not. Maybe they'll just take the money. All right, so packages A1Y. So A1Y was the code for 1LE. A1Y 1LE SS coupes. Here you go, Paul, if you're still watching. 1SS coupes. 1LEs, they made 160 cars. That's it. 160 1SS 1LEs. Now we know there's going to be more 2SSs because that's where their bread and butter is, right? That's where the money is. So 2SS coupes, 1LEs, 462 cars, which comes to a total, if you add both the numbers up, of 622 total units for SS 1LEs. Which is not a lot of cars out of 12,870. So you have a rare car, Paul, and whoever, if anyone else here has a 1LE, you have a rare car. Make sure you guys have been writing these numbers down so you can keep records, or if not, just send us an email.
Go back and watch
or rewatch the video. Okay, this is going to be a pretty high number because I feel like so many people have an RS car. So the RS package, which does everybody know what RS actually stands for? Because we just hired a new salesperson today.
Tell me he didn't know what it meant.
The person that was telling him didn't know what it meant either.
What?
So there's that.
What? It's on more than just the Camaro.
Yeah, but people just think. I mean, it's an appearance package, but what does RS stand for? Oh, I got an RS. People don't understand. They don't even realize what RS stands for or where it came from. And now you're seeing it on all these other cars.
Good job, guys.
Great job. I mean, Rally Sport, it's normal. I mean, but people don't understand where RS actually came from. And now they're putting it on everything.
How do you sell Chevrolets and not know that?
Shaking my head, babe. Shaking my head.
It's gonna go put mine in a hole.
I know. Well, the RS package had a code of WRS Rally Sports RS. So I have numbers of a breakdown of all the trim levels. Of course, the ZL1 doesn't have an RS package, so can't give you that number. Either does 1SS or 2SS because that's just standard on those cars. Yeah. So 1LT, if you had a 1LT car with the RS package, they made 1,186 1LTs with the RS package. 2LT coupes, that's coupe by the way. 2LT coupes 624, 3LT coupes 786, LT1 cars coupes 296 cars, which is actually really low for LT1. There's so many LT1 cars. Like, why someone would order an LT1 car without the RS package? I always thought. I mean, you're not just getting the HID headlamps. You're getting the blacked out taillights in the back. And it looks a lot cooler. Plus, the grill is different. The upper and lower grill are different too. I don't know. Teach their own, but I like the look. Then we go over to convertible. 1LT convertible 399, 2LT convertible 448, 3LT convertible 519, and LT1 convertible excuse me 141, which means that GM made a total of 4,399 RS cars for the 24 model year out of 12,870 cars.
Only 4,
That's not a lot.
Only 4,000.
Only 4,000 of them. Yeah. Yep. Kind of crazy. All right. Now this package, this next package is exclusive to 3LT. So you had to buy a 3LT car to get this package. It's the ZN2 sales package, convenience and lighting package. So if you got this package, you not only got the lighting on the doors, the door sills, your heads-up display, and your safety alerts. Yeah, but 3LT cars, coupes, 967 units. 3LT convertible, 638 units, which comes to a total of 1,605 units.
So could you get 3LT without that?
Yes. That's why it was a package. All right. So these numbers are actually going to be pretty low. This was exclusive. This next package was exclusive to 2LT and 3LT and 2SS. So if you got a package called BRJ, sales INT accent package, on a 2LT coupe, they only made 103 cars. 3LT coupe, they made 153 cars. 2SS coupe, so the accent package is where the doors are, and on the actual the knee pads as well. 2SS coupe, 354 cars. Now over to convertible. 2LT convertible, 76 cars. 3LT convertible, 106 cars. 2SS convertible, 239 cars, which means a total of 1,031 cars have that accent package on it. Now, they made two different accent packages for those trim levels as well. So this is another exclusive to 2LT, 3LT, and 2SS. If you got B, code BRD, sales accent package, 2LT, you have 2LT coupes, 39 cars. 3LT coupes, 55 cars. 2SS coupes, 231 cars. Now over to convertible, 2LT convertible, 48. 3LT convertible, 64, and 2SS convertible, 123 cars, which equals a total of 560 cars with that accent package. Yeah. All right, we got a couple more packages. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packages left. We're getting there. We're getting there. Any questions? A little intermission action. A little intermission. Intermission. All right. This one is exclusive. This package is exclusive if you have a 1LT or 2LT car or an LT1 car. So this package was the premium infotainment package. So not only did you get the bigger screen, but you actually got the Bose premium sound system added to your car. So this, I know there's so many packages. It's people don't understand. Like people just think it's easy to go into a dealership and have these dealerships build all these cars. But literally, if you go through this, you have to have some serious knowledge of what you want to build and what is sellable for people out there. So that's why, it's beneficial for someone that loves the product. Exactly, to work on the product. And honestly, think about the people that had to put all these packages together and like decode all these packages and put them into the system. Like on the back end, it's not just like, oh, you went to a dealership and bought a car. Like there's so much that goes into it that people don't even think about or fathom.
That's why people's cars end up wrong.
That's true.
They get one of those letters wrong, and poof, you got the
That's
wrong
right.
car.
I mean, look at the last two we just went over: BRD, BRJ, and BRD. One letter, you could have had a different package.
Oops.
Oops, the sales guy messed up. It's his fault, right?
Or the person building the car saw it wrong.
All right. Well, again, this one was exclusive for 1LT and 2LT and LT1 cars. So the premium infotainment package, if you had a 1LT coupe, 920 units, 2LT coupe, 524 units, LT1 coupe, 374 units, which I believe, John, if you're watching, the car that we delivered in the Riptide Blue, he had an LT1 coupe. And he had the infotainment package on that car. So he's one of 374 units. Oh, I just got a headache. My eyes just went like crazy. 1LT convertible now, 378 cars. 2LT convertible, 396 cars. LT1 convertible, 188 cars, which means with that infotainment package, GM made 2,780 units. Sales package track. All right, y'all might need to help me out on this one. Package Y4Q, sales package / track PE.
Performance edition.
No. I actually, as soon as I was reading it, I knew what package that was. Actually, nope, wrong, because they didn't offer that package. This was exclusive for a 1LT car, 2LT car, and 3LT car only, and only exclusive on coupes. I don't know what that is then. I thought I did. So, if you have that package, and if you have a 1LT car, they only made 29 of those cars with the 1LT coupe. 2LT coupe 17, 3LT coupe 55. She says, I find these numbers and packages quite interesting. I'm glad someone else does. I feel like I'm reading this for my health. Okay, health here. I'm like getting dizzy reading it. Well, we'll try to figure out what that package is and get back to you. No, because it's only on 1LT, 2LT, and 3LT. They didn't offer the track performance package on those cards. All right, next one. Well, why don't you figure that where that package is? Y4Q.
From what? Am I just gonna like poop it out my butt?
Y4Q. All right. How about you read the next one while I figure out what that package is?
I don't know what any of those codes are. Here, I'll figure it out.
It's right there.
I'll figure it out.
Do you know my password?
No, but
Can you get into the back end of GM?
I'm gonna look it up on. I bet you I can Google it. Find
I'm
it out
sure you
faster
can
than
Google it. All right. Well, while she's Googling, the next package actually is on every single model except LT1 cars. So the next package is Alpha 9 Bravo A9B, the black package. So you're able to get the black package on all, looks like almost every single car except the ZL1, which makes sense. Because so the black package is the mirrors and the wing. If you wanted your mirrors blacked out and the wing blacked out, you can get this package. I mean, for $200 is a no-brainer. If you want your car to stand out a little bit more. And it was, like I said, it was really inexpensive. So if you got a 1LT car, that package had 270 units, 2LT coupe, 117, 3LT coupe, 141, LT1 coupe, 103, 1SS coupe, 41, 2SS coupe, 254 units. So out of coupes, the 1LT took the numbers. They had the highest. They used that package. Nice. Now over to convertible. 1LT convertible 72, 2LT 86, 3LT 94, LT1 52, 1SS 21, and 2SS 248. So with in total, the black package produced 1,499 units. Yes, should be heavy duty cooling and brakes. Oh, it could be that. You're right. 915 Camaro 108. It could be the heavy duty brake track package, which gives you the slotted rotors and the 6-piston calipers, which was an LPO, dealer installed accessory that you can still get if you want it. It's a $3,000 option, but
suspension handling package.
But you couldn't get. I mean, I guess you could. But then it would have been on the other cars. Yeah, it should be heavy duty cooling and brakes.
Truck package.
Well,
heavy duty cooling and brake package.
915 was right, and which is crazy because it was only on 1LT, 2LT, and 3LT cars.
It also has a suspension.
A little suspension upgrade. So if you find that package on a car, that's pretty rare. Greg says the heavy duty cooling and brake package included the external engine cooler and Brembo brake pistons, anti-lock brakes. Also included extra capacity cooling system for automatic transmissions. Nice.
Told you I had to doodle it.
There you go.
And the doodle.
How come some Panther editions came with polished center caps and some with black covers or polished wheels? That is because the customers took them home from the dealership without them doing the PDI properly. Literally, first of all, and I'm not going to get anybody's toes and not divulge information here, but if your Panther had the polished wheels and you left the dealership with black covers on your wheels, the Panther is not done properly. The original way the Panther was supposed to come with the polished wheels is with the Camaro emblem center cap. So if you do not have the Camaro emblem center cap on your wheels, your Panther is not complete. Your collector's edition is not complete. A little fun fact.
Dealership did it. Nice shit.
And no one else is going to tell you that.
Go get them to fix it.
All right, so now we're getting to the packages for some cars. What the next package is the Redline Edition package, which GM decided to spend some money on these red lines. I think the car looks great. The one we have for sale, the used one, is the red line. Really stands out. The red accents on the mirrors, on the rear top of the rear deck lid, and on the wheels, and on the inside as well.
Front.
And yeah, the front lower grill. It has the SEMA grill, which some people don't call it the SEMA grill anymore because that was from 2016, but it does. So the code for Redline Edition package was WB Larry, Walter Bravo Larry, Redline. 1LT coupes, 96. No, sorry, 98 cars. 2LT coupes, 71. 3LT coupes, 63. LT1 coupes, 19. 1SS coupes, 15. 2SS coupes, 60. Now over to the convertibles. But before we do that, the 1LTs held the red line strong on that one. Wow, even ousted the 2SS. Nice. Convertible, 1LT, 54. 2LT, 54. 3LT, 45. LT1, 24. 1SS 19 and 2SS 132. So the 2SS convertible held its own for the Redline Edition package. So total, if you have a Redline Edition car, you have one of 654 cars produced by General Motors.
Oh, damn.
Richard put a comment: the black center caps were supposed to be replaced by the LPL silver caps. Yes, that's exactly what I just said. 100%. With the Camaro emblem flag, red, white, and blue in the center cap, which they should be in your trunk or in the box. If they didn't complete the PDI of your collector's edition car, all of your accessories should have been in the trunk. If your dealership did not give you the accessories that you already paid for, they still have them. You need to get them. Like if you got a collector's edition and you are still rocking if you have black wheels and you're still rocking your silver lug nuts, wrong, because every collector's edition came with the black lug nuts. So your collector's edition should have black lug nuts on it. You paid for it. It was included in the package. So make sure you're getting it. That is the same thing we're talking about with these Garage 56 cars. Still to this day, there has not been one Garage 56 car produced, and they all have been produced, but they have not been PDI'd properly. There's customers that have the car. They took the car without the dealership PDIing the vehicle. Again, you do what you want, but the dealership has to put the wing on properly. They have to put all the actual vinyls on properly. You can do it you can do it yourself, but you paid to have this stuff added onto your car. So just keep that in mind and make sure they give you all the parts, because a lot of these parts were not sent to the dealerships prior. Plus, the customer, if you have a Garage 56 car, was able to choose between three different packages of vinyl. So that's why each one's not going to be exactly alike. You need to make sure you actually got the right car and the right package, and you should be able to see what package you want before you chose it. So that is why these people are taking the cars without them not being completed properly. How would people do this? They paid for it. Graphics still have to be ordered. Yeah. All right. So back to the numbers after my venting. Wild Cherry package. So the Wild Cherry package, design package 1, design package 2. They're still called Wild Cherry packages, even though Wild Cherry hasn't been around for 2 years. But they still share the same codes on the back end of GM. So if you had a Wild Cherry design package 1, your code was PDL, Peter David Larry. 1LT coupes, they made 10 cars. 2LT coupes, they made 5 cars. 3LT coupes, they made 14 cars. LT1, if you have an LT1 coupe design package 1 edition, you are one of one. They made 1 car. If you have a 1SS coupe, they made 4 cars. 2SS coupe, they made 13. So the 3LT held the line with the highest. Now we're over to convertible. 1LT convertible. They made 2 cars, 2LT, 5 cars, 3LT, 4 cars, LT1, 4 cars, 0 1SSs, 4 2SSs. So looks like the 2LT convertible held the top line, which came to a total of 66 cars were built with the Wild Cherry Design Package 1. Very concise information, Andy. Your passions. Well, I don't like to see people ripped off. On also the cars are supposed to be put together a certain way, and even with like Hennessy dropped the video of the Garage 56 car on the dyno, the car's not complete. It's bad to put a car out there that doesn't look 100% the way it was designed to look. It's kind of like false advertising, right? You're trying to promote something that it's not gonna look different, once it's put together. So just my 2 cents. All right, design package 2, Wild Cherry package 2. Code was PDN. LT1 coupes, they made 2 cars. 2 LT coupe, they made 1 car. 3 LT coupe, they made 6 cars. LT1, you have 1 of 1. 1SS, you have 1 of 2. 2SS, you have 10. So out of the coupes, the 2SS holds weight, which is awesome because actually my mom has a 3LT Wild Cherry Design Package 2 car. So, and it's badass in Wild Cherry paint, which makes it even cooler. Now over to convertibles. They made 0 1LTs. 2LT, they made 1 of 1. 3LT, they made 2. LT1, they made 1 of 1. And 2SS, we're just skipping 1SS because they made nothing. 2SS convertibles, they made 2. So total of 28 Wild Cherry Design Package 2 cars were produced. Crazy. Isn't this sad? This next package, they made 0 cars of this next package, which, I mean, understandable. They had to use the codes for the collector's edition, but it was still a thing. They were still thinking about it. Shock and Steel cars, they didn't make any for 24, but it's still there as a package. Unfortunate, but for the coding at the factory, they had to remove something in order to put the line in for the collector's edition. So Shock and Steel had to go. Now this next package, there's only 2 more packages. The next package is PDP, Peter David Peter sales package. It was only available on 1LT, 2LT, 3LT, and 2SS cars. Wow. And I don't know what that package is actually, off the top of my head. PDP sales package. Well, anyway, 1LT, they only made 3 of them. 2LT, they only made 3 of them. 3LT, they made 7 of them. 2SS, they made 3 of them. 1LT convertible, 0. 2LT convertible, 1. 3LT convertible, 3. LT1 convertible, 3. And 2SS convertible, 3. All right, look up that sales package. PDP sales package. I don't. So a total of 26 cars, which makes it the lowest numbered package out of all of them, out of all the numbers. Out of all the packages, that is the lowest package. 26 cars. Is that design package 3? Oh, you're probably right. Yeah. Probably right. It is design package 3. I thought about it, but it would say what. Yeah, you're right. It is. Yep. Design package 3. You're right, Greg.
Good job, Greg.
Which I love the design package 3 because it has the stripes down the hood, and then it has the 1LE reverse hash mark on the hood itself, which is pretty cool. Which you don't see a lot of, by the way.
Well, clearly, that's why.
Clearly, they made 26 total cars out of 12,870. All right, so the last edition, obviously, collector's edition, which we already went over the numbers, but for people that would like to hear it again. Z4B collector's edition. That is the code. Z4B is the code. 1 LT coupes 21, 2 LT coupes 14, 3 LT coupes, which, John, if you're watching, 3 LT coupes, you have one of 189 cars, sir. Talon, yes.
He's watching.
I know. LT1 coupes 17, ZL1 coupes 274, 1SS 8, 2SS, Bagheera 1 of 6. Bagheera is 1 of 6 of 405
Oh my God.
of 1,335
so tired
of 12,870 cars.
I'm so tired of trying to explain that.
We get that question all the time. It's like, why is yours 1 of 6?
Of 405.
Watch the video.
It's in the videos. Please don't make
Are
me
these
try
numbers
to
for nationwide or worldwide? This is forever. They only made this is worldwide.
No, baby, this doesn't include the.
Yes, it does.
This is not Brazil. This
It
doesn't
does.
have no.
It does.
It doesn't.
It does.
It doesn't.
It does. How much you want to bet? It includes all the models because everything is made in Lansing and then sent everywhere. They don't make them elsewhere. All right, a little fun fact for people: all the cars that we have discussed on this channel that were outside of the U.S.
The Brazilian cars, the Japanese cars, everything's on there.
Yes.
Okay, it's worldwide.
The Brazil cars, the Japan cars, those are all done in their own countries. So GM has marketing units in those countries that decide what they're going to do with the cars they are given. So those editions were not built to be those editions here in the United States, in Lansing, Michigan. That got decided outside of General Motors USA. So once those cars leave the United States, those countries can do what they want with them. GM built a black SS with a rally stripe that's white. Okay. And the country says, well, we're only getting 20 cars. Let's just make an edition and up the price. And there is your editions. Let's make some cheap ass badges. Slap them on there. Get some new floor mats and make an edition out of it. Which, I mean, we did videos on them. We think they're cool, especially for people that have them. I mean, you have one of 20 cars. Awesome. You have one of 50 cars. Cool. Like, you have something to be proud of. It's a Camaro in another country that those countries don't see these cars. So it's pretty awesome to begin with.
I wonder if we do that to like Lamborghinis and stuff when they come here. We get some cheap ass Lamborghini sent here and we slap a package on it.
I don't think there's a cheap ass Lamborghini, babe. No.
You don't know that.
I mean,
you don't know that.
I mean,
you don't know that.
I mean,
you don't know that.
We got posters and they got pins. I want pins too. You know what? Japan did not reach back out to me as much as I reached out to Japan asking for those pins. I wanted those pins, but
we're going to Japan this weekend, babe.
No, we're not.
We're gonna go get their
for some $5 pins. I'm not going to test drive Camaro in Japan for some pins.
We're gonna go get in their face we emailed you. Why didn't you email us?
I know. What the hell, man? Haven't you heard of the Camaro Cave?
Konnichiwa.
But anyways, to finish off the collector's editions, if you got a 1LT convertible, 8 units, 2LT convertible, 13 units, 3LT, 147, LT1, 4, ZL1 convertible collector's edition, Panther Black matte, or what's the actual name of the color? Deep void matte.
Matte. Like my heart.
Explains a lot. Yeah, you have 76 units, 1 SS convertible, 101, obviously, like we said, and 2 SS convertible, 158, which is total 1,335 collector's editions out of 12,870 cars that GM produced for the 24 model year.
That's a lot of numbers.
Mic drop.
Was that everything?
Was that everything? I feel like I was just talking for an hour.
Was that everything?
Yes.
I don't get more paper than you.
Because one of the papers is exactly the same. I printed it twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, did I go? I went over that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I printed that twice. I'm sure we'll see all these numbers on some website somewhere. Now that we release them to the world. Or maybe I'll just post it first. Beat them to it. No. You know what? It is what it is. But we're proud and so thankful that we were able to get these numbers for people. It's a lot of information. Even just looking at it, you're like, what am I looking at?
Thanks, Bernie.
So thanks, Bernie. Shout out to,
Bernie.
let's see if it works. Shout out to, it's not
Why-
liking me.
why
It's
is
not
it
liking me.
like this?
Shout
Oh,
out
there it
to,
is.
there you go. Shout out to GM Archives. Thank you so much, GM Archives, for your
Bernie.
information and allowing us to bring it to the public and bring it to Camaro owners nationwide, worldwide. Because people are analytical. People look at numbers now. I like seeing it. I mean, clearly I talk about our 2SS number all the time. It's kind of cool to get this information. In your email to GM, I remember they asked you to mention GM Archives as your source. Does that mean what? I can't see the end of it. Does that mean we can see this data somewhere from GM Archives? No, this is not public information as of right now. I'm sure once GM allows them to post this information, it'll get posted. But I'm sure somebody watching will make their own little spreadsheet up if they haven't already with the correct numbers, if they believe us or not. Because we lie.
We do not. We do not.
This is a lot. This is a lot for someone to lie about. It's posted on Camaro 6 already.
Purposes.
Except the numbers on Camaro 6 were completely wrong. I know. It's okay. It's okay.
They were guesstimates.
They were guesstimates. They were close. They were close on a lot of things. But I reviewed the numbers on Camaro 6 before we even started talking about it, and they were way off on a lot of things. I mean, they thought there was only 12,100 and something units, which there wasn't. But it's okay. They're getting closer. I mean, you get what you're provided by other people trying to grab information from everywhere and make it their own. But I'm sure it'll be up there soon, if they believe me or not. I believe us here at the Camaro Cave. What I can guarantee you they didn't have though is the packages, and we were thankful to get that because there was nothing about packages on there. But they're close. They're pretty close. I'm glad we can bring you guys the actual numbers. Off topic, there was a segment about Camaro on Bob and Tom radio show on Monday. What show? I didn't see that. Yep, no packages posted. I know we brought up the ZL1 one of these a while back when we did the video of where every single one was going, so people can go buy them. And in my research, I said there was 47 of them, and I was surprisingly correct. But it's hours of research on the back end, looking at the locator, trying to find where cars are going. So it's kind of cool.
Means that none of them were in sold status when went in.
Correct. So that means 0 people that ordered a ZL1 1LE got one. Doesn't mean you went to the dealership and they took your order. So there's a difference between retail orders and sold orders. So that means every single dealership that was getting a ZL1 1LE put the order in as a retail order and not a sold order. So what that means is if a person walks into a Chevy store or any GM dealership, and they order a vehicle, and they really think that this person is going to buy this vehicle, say they gave them all the money up front, then they can put their name on the car on the back end. Even my car, when I ordered my car, I mean, I knew we were getting it. Well, actually, we didn't know we were going to get an allocation, but I knew I was going to get, put everything I could to try to get one. And we did not order it as a sold unit. I ordered it as a retail unit because a lot of times when you put it in as a sold unit, you would think it would get pulled faster, but it doesn't. And if there's a package in there or an option code in there that they don't have enough stock for, they'll actually just push it to the side and your order won't get pushed through. So a lot of the times you got to ask your dealership if it's a sold order, if they're putting it in as a sold order, or if they're putting it in as a retail unit. Because a lot of times cars come in and the customers don't take the cars. And that's what's been going on with a lot of the Panthers out there. People said they're going to buy something and then they back out or can't, life happens. They don't have the credit or enough. They can't get financed. A lot of things can change. So it just depends if you put it in as a sold unit or a retail unit. Kind of crazy.
That's why Talon was able to get his home.
Yeah. Also, Talon, if you're still watching, John, did you get your bow tie installed? Did you get your light up bow tie installed yet? It's pretty cool. Gypsy says very interesting information. Thanks. So, well, thank you for being here, Gypsy. Thank you for being part of the Cave Dwellers tonight.
He did. He sent us pictures.
He did?
He did.
Oh, I didn't look at the picture yet then.
He sent us pictures.
It's awesome. Actually, I would be curious. I might want to ask how many collector's editions had a light up bow tie. Clearly only available on 3LT. Because you couldn't get it on an LT1 car or an SS car. Perfect. Awesome. So does a dealer get penalized if an order is put as sold and the customer buys? Yes. That is why a lot of dealerships won't put them in as sold units, because it actually counts against their allocation to get more cars. So that is why they'll put it as a retail unit instead of a sold unit, because GM already thinks that vehicle is already accounted for. So when it comes in and it's not accounted for, they have to actually re-invoice the vehicle and put it in as a retail stock and not a sold unit. So when a customer goes in as a sold unit too, that actually locks in the pricing. So like sometimes this has happened with Corvette, where if you order a Corvette and middle of the year, you've been waiting for a year for the car, and middle of the year MSRP changes. If you have a sold unit, you're locked into what the original price was. If you have a retail unit, you're going to be paying the new MSRP. And that's just the nature of the beast. So just kind of give you guys a little backstory of how it works, and it's all manufacturers. It's not just Camaro or Chevrolet or GM, but that's how GM does it. But it does hurt you allocation. Like say you reported the car, and then at the end of the month when you have to report all your cars to General Motors, that car does not get reported and stays in stock, and you didn't sell it. That counts against your allocation to get more units. So that is actually why most dealers that had 23 Camaros did not get 24 Camaros, because they didn't sell the 23s they had. So if you had an order at your dealership that still had 23 Camaros on the lot, those 23 Camaros is the reason why you didn't get a 24. People don't know that. There's a turnaround time, and that turnaround time gets tracked every 60, 90 days, 30 days, 45 days. If those vehicles are still on your lot, they are hurting your allocation for more units. And GM's not going to give you more if you're not selling what you have. So it does matter. It does matter for you to go to a bigger store over a smaller store. I mean, we're lucky enough that my dealership, we have 5 Chevy locations, so we get a lot of inventory. But still, my dealership, we had 5 Chevy stores. We sell a lot of Chevrolets, but my dealership was the only one out of the 5 to get a 2SS Panther. It's just, you know what? I tried really hard so that we sold a certain number of Camaros for the previous year, and if we didn't, I would not have the Panther today. That's it, and that's just what it comes down to.
Wasn't enough to get a ZL1.
It wasn't enough to get a ZL1, but even the greatest dealerships didn't get ZL1s. So, I mean, only the big names got ZL1 collector's editions. If you sell a lot of Camaros, Texas, California, Florida, Carolinas, they sell. It's their market. We're not in Camaro market. I know.
No ZL.
Kind of crazy.
No ZL.
Does anybody else want to know anything? There it is. Yeah, look at John's. Check it out, guys. This is I sold John the 3LT collector's edition we got. He just sent me a picture of his light up bow tie on his 3LT collector's edition. Kind of cool. That's badass, man. Talon.
Bagheera's baby brother.
Kind of cool. Total number of cars, or did you say? Yeah. Total number of Camaros built, 12,870 total units. Collector's editions, 1,335. Yeah. Anything else? There was a lot, man. Went over so much. We've been on here for an hour and a half. I had pages of documents going over the stuff, so you just go back and watch it. Unless you have a quick question, you got a question I can answer real quick. That's not a problem. But we appreciate you guys being here for the cave. We got a lot more coming. If we do get any more Camaro news, because it seems like even though GM doesn't want to say Camaro is gone, Camaro keeps coming up with stuff every day. Yesterday, or was it yesterday or the day before? Yesterday, the day before, GM. Well, I don't know if it's really GM, but Chevrolet Racing dropped the new Australian designs for their race cars, for their NASCAR in Australia. So we posted a picture of all the new designs that they're dropping, and I think there was 8 of them. But it seems like Camaro news keeps coming out. Yet we still haven't seen the last car. There hasn't been any photos dropped of the last car. Hasn't been any video done on the last car. All we do know is it was a ZL1 1LE in Summit White with a 6-speed manual, I believe. Yeah. Nice. I installed the glow tie myself on my 2SS Garnet Red. That was a pain. I know. That's why, I wish it was installed at my dealership, but it's cool. It's cool. He got it installed. It's on his car. It looks great. I actually had it on my 16SS, which I still have. But I took it off and put the ZL1 upper grill with the flow tie on our car. How many Panther ZL1s were built? Coupes, 274. Convertibles, 76. 350 total. 50 of them went to Canada and Mexico, and 30 of them went to Canada, 20 went to Mexico. And 350 of 350 got sold to the public
Temecula, California.
in Temecula, California, and the owner still hasn't come forward or posted pictures or anything. So we're wondering where the car is. Luckily enough, we were in touch with the salesperson, and we got pictures and we did a whole video about it. People were like, the video was too long. Well, I don't care. We got you guys information, what it looked like, and I will. Also, if you saw our short that we dropped of the guy doing the little like walk around of it with the glasses on, he's not blind.
He's not blind.
Maybe because he was wearing sunglasses inside.
Like
he wasn't
people.
blind.
5 people asked if he was blind.
No, he's not blind. But yeah, so here is
He's
exclusive.
amazing if he's blind and
Yeah.
details cars.
Exclusive photograph of 350 on the steering wheel of the last Panther Collector's Edition produced. And here's the car.
Taken by a blind guy.
Outside of the dealership, 350 of 350 was a coupe with an automatic trans. Car looks freaking amazing. Some great picture work. And that's all she wrote. That was 350. So someone out there owns the rarest Panther. And I can't believe GM sold it and let it go. Hopefully it's someone that's going to take care of it, not someone that just bought it to flip it. But if we're going by the numbers of what going out there on the auctions, Barrett Jackson, the first coupe went to Barrett Jackson for $236,500, 3 times the value of the car.
That's a lot of paper.
And the Camaro is still being sold. So it's not even like it's 6 months in. Like they stopped production 2 months ago. What is it going to be in 10 years? What is it going to be in 5 years? What is it going to be if Camaro never comes back? It's a big question. Only time will tell. Andrew, do you have the numbers from the slotted front brake / rear brake with performance on the calipers? Shane, I think that was what? I think that was that package. The heavy duty cooling package, which is Y4Q, which is only available on what, 1LT, 2LT, and 3LT cars. What car do you have? I wonder if they still make glow ties for the 5th gens. For the rear ones, they do. I can say I still have one of the only front glow ties on my 5th gen car. I have not seen any other car in person, even on pictures anymore, of a 5th generation car with the front glow tie in the color of the car. Just saying. And it still works. Until when it doesn't work, it's gonna be very upsetting. But it still works. And the company no longer exists. So I mean, there's that. I hope they don't stow it away too much. I know, right? I still can't believe Jim sold it. Jim says, yeah, I hope it's someone who appreciates the car and its legacy. I hope so too. And you know what? We called, we tried to get it. I mean, to be honest, we were trying to buy it. If it fell through, that was probably going to be the move to try to get it. So someone that appreciates the car has it. We just did. We fell short. Fell short. It still doesn't make sense why they didn't keep the last car. Why haven't they shown the last car? I think that's a bigger question. Why don't they care anymore? That's a bigger question. Why aren't they reaching out to the public, asking them what they want? That's what they did with the 6th gen. That's what they did with the 5th gen. The people asked for it, and the manufacturer gave it to them. You know, Camaro went away for, well, really, went away for 7 years. Even though the car came back and was introduced introduced in 2006, but didn't make its way to production into 2009. It was a hiatus, and that is what we're going to experience again. For everyone that thinks the Camaro is coming back anytime soon, I am sorry to tell you that is not the case.
Shame line items that it was a package.
I didn't buy the brakes as part of a package. I ordered it as an item line. Then it wouldn't have a it wouldn't be a breakdown of numbers if it wasn't on your window sticker. How many 24 2SS 1LEs black with sunroofs? Bro, I don't know that answer. I can tell you how many. I mean, we know there's 1SS. They only produced 160 1SSs. So, and black cars, 1SS, they produced 132 cars. The breakdown of sunroofs, I don't have those numbers, unfortunately. But it's going to be pretty rare. Charles from Columbus, Ohio, tonight, work trip. One day I would like to own a Camaro from each generation. That's the goal. That is always the goal. A car from every generation.
We're screwing that up.
We are. We got 2 cars from from the same generations. We got 2 5th gens and we got 2 6th gens. I will tell you what, I do miss my 4th gen.
One day, babe,
I would like my 4th gen back.
One day, babe, we'll have 2 cars from each generation.
Probably. I don't think we're getting rid of anything anytime soon.
That's what we're heading for.
Yes, 1LEs. They made 161 SS 1LEs and 462 2SS 1LEs for a total of 622 1LEs. That does not include ZL1 1LEs, which we know they only made 47 of. So I have a 4th gen. Is that the one in your picture? Is it red? Because that's what I owned. I had a red hot 1994 Camaro RS with the 3.4 liter V6. It was like 175 horsepower. But no, actually it was less than that. I think it was like 135 horsepower. I love that car. Red with black T-tops. I was rocking it in high school. That was my jam. Yeah. Well, hopefully we give you a lot of information tonight. You guys can do what you want with it. Believe us or not. But it's a reputable source, and we appreciate GM Archives for allowing us to produce this information and give it to you guys. Panther 244, good information, always good information. We're trying. Hopefully one day we can bring you guys, information on the last car, or pictures of it, or where it went, or if GM's hiding it, or if GM allowed an employee to buy it or not, because that's always an option. Just because the last car came off the line doesn't mean GM kept it, or does it mean that GM allowed someone that works for the company to purchase the car. That'll be an interesting story for another day. Had to change my name to, if you could figure it out. Oh, I know who it is. What's up, Mike? Kind of crazy, but we got a whole bunch of mods. We're waiting for some nicer weather and some time to do some video so we can install these things on our car. I had a metallic green 4th gen. Metallic green was like a popular color in the 4th gen.
We so thought it was going to be this weekend, but too humid.
I know. It was 60 something degrees this week. It was 60 degrees this weekend, but it was like 63% humidity. So anything we did to the car was not going to stick. But the cars are doing good. Hopefully everyone's cars are doing good. Keep them safe. Hopefully you're in storage. If you're in storage, make sure you're on some mats or, flat stoppers. Also, if you're plugged into a trickle charger, for $20, guys, even hell, for $9.99 at Harbor Freight, get yourself a trickle charger. Plug it in. It will save a battery. It will save you some money, and it's like a baby, right? You got to keep them in tune. Keep them separated. I don't know. I got that song stuck in my head now. Keep them separated. Yeah. So our cars are doing good. We're looking forward to car show season, which is coming up real fast.
That's what the groundhog said.
We're getting the mods. The groundhog said the sun and nicer weather's coming soon. So Camaro Fest, Camaro Nationals, Superfest, Camaro Superfest. What else we got? F-Body Beach Bash, which dropped their shirt today, which looks badass, by the way. What other shows we got? Is that it? Yeah. Trickle chargers are worth it. Hope to take mine out this weekend on my quick jack for winter storage. Even better. Anything to keep those tires off of the concrete or off of whatever surface you have in your garage.
Towels, if that's what you've got.
Literally, though,
off the concrete.
The least expensive thing we did, we went to Burlington Coat Factory, and they had a bunch of gym mats, and there is gym mats underneath every single one of our cars. For yoga mats for $11. Go buy yourself $11 worth of mats, okay, and put one underneath every tire. Highly recommend it. And whoever's giving us thumbs up, we appreciate it. There is still almost 40 people watching this. We got 21 likes. Come on, guys, smash that like button. Show us some love. We dropped a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
tonight.
Even if your garage is heated, or even if your floor in your garage is heated, it's rubber on concrete, so it gets a flat spot because you've got soft on hard. So if you put something soft in between, then it helps keep the tire from getting a soft spot. So it is worth it.
I love it. Megan, here's her car surrounded by mouse traps. Nice. Like it. Like, come on, try, little buddy. Snap. Not today, sucker. Or just drive them. There's 10 inches of snow on the ground, Mike. My car's not going nowhere.
Yeah, we're not. we can't even roll them out. And
they gotta get stuck. And then there goes the 1LE splitter, and then those things are hard to get now. Oh, by the way, parts. Please, if you plan on keeping your car and you have extra income or extra money, and you think nothing's gonna happen to your car, buy these extra parts while you can. The parts for 6th generation cars are disappearing drastically. Everything is on back order, and obviously they're not building anything. The suppliers are not building more inventory. So if you want something, get something. And if anyone is looking for black knee pads, we have a set for sale. Just send us an email or comment if you're looking for black leather knee pads. We do have a set for sale. We'll give you a good Camaro Cave price. Also, if you have a ZL1 and you need rock guards, we have ZL1 front rock guards for sale.
The little flaps.
Yes. Which we're going to do a video for ours. We put the rear ones on at the dealership when we got Bagheera PDI'd. Now we're just waiting for good weather to do a video to show you guys the install of the front ones.
Now we bought the wrong ones.
Yeah. What color stitching?
White.
White. Yeah, well, gray. Gray. This color. Literally, this color.
Brand new.
Brand new. Is it bad to store the ZL1 without using those mats? Those tires are not cheap. Tires ain't cheap, man. Not letting anything hurt my 2SS 1LE. Exactly. You got a rare car there, Megan. That's awesome. What color is it?
Get them, Megan. Get them.
Get them. We went over everything.
I think we did.
Oh, let's bring this back around. For people that are just joining us,
I'll stretch it.
we were able to get this from my dealership.
In this crazy car. My toesies. Toesies.
I got you.
Yeah, you got my toesies.
All right. So pick up the other side. Get the handle.
What just happened, babe?
I don't know. We're driving in the Camaro, guys.
In the pink Camaro.
Pink Camaro. The breast cancer Camaro. For right now. This is what it is for right now. We're thinking about turning this into a Camaro Cave. Black Panther. It would cost some money to do it, but it's pretty cool. It's got handles on the back. And, we'll get like hashtag Camaro Cave. Hashtag Camaro Cave.
Why is this car so small?
It's a convertible. Leave it alone.
It's so small.
We're on a couch right now.
It's so small. Baby, it's so small. It's like Volkswagen.
I know.
It's like smart car.
Do you know how expensive these things are?
Okay, babe. I feel like we're in a.
I mean, this isn't like a paper or anything.
We're in like one of those battery ones.
Remote control ones?
Oh, remote control. The ones with the batteries.
Why is your head outside the roof?
Because I'm tall.
Exactly.
Like a foot taller.
At least it's an SS, you know? So, yeah. Power Wheel Camaro.
Well, that's it. A Power Wheel Camaro.
Yes.
we're like all squished into a Power Wheel Camaro, babe.
That's what it is, babe. That's what it is. Yep. Oh, by the way, our merchandise is still for sale. And if you're looking for carbon fiber add-ons, discount code Camaro_Cave 5, save 5% off for everything you buy, every single item, not just 5% off everything. Every single item is 5% off if you use our code at carbonaddons.com. Yep, we are looking for more sponsors too, so stay tuned for that. If we can save you guys more money in the process, we will do that. So we appreciate you guys watching and joining the cave. And if you're not a member, everyone in green here that's in the comments is a member of us, so we really do appreciate it. You can join our membership program too. It's in the comment in the description of this video, or just go to our membership on our homepage.
Who was it that they said we should try to get to be a sponsor?
Lighting Trends.
Oh yeah, Lighting Trends. Did you reach out to them?
I haven't talked to them yet. No.
You should reach out to them.
All right, I reach out to them. I got to put some lighting on our car.
That's not why. That's not why.
I mean, I am the lighting guy.
Not our car.
I am the lighting king.
We still have to fix Onyx. They want it.
I know, we gotta save him some money on lights.
That's not like.
I mean, I don't. Every time I pull up, everyone's like, "Oh, here's the light guy." I mean, it's just true.
Well, Onyx is the only one that's getting left behind all year,
I
so
know.
you can send her in and get her fixed.
Same here. More lights. More lights. Charles, I like your thinking. I need greed underglow, dude. Just give me a call. I got the hookup.
Look, we have
I got a guy.
A new person.
Sean. Hi there. I am a new subscriber and first time Camaro owner.
A new
Oh, that's
car
awesome,
owner.
man. What kind of car you got in it?
Yay.
You 24? Give me some love. Give me some love from the Camaro cave. Ooh, it likes me better than it likes you. Oh. Hey, that's all right. You got tomorrow. Tomorrow is all about the ladies. But that's awesome. That's awesome, man. What kind of car did you get? What year? What's the details about it? Send us some pictures. Woo! 2024 2SS 1LE. So you have one. You have one.
He does have one. He's already confirmed that for us, babe.
You have one of 462
He's
2SS 1LEs produced for the 24 model year. Congratulations.
He has one, babe.
I know. You have a rare car. I'll get with you, Andy. It's on my list. Well, I got a guy. Got a guy who can do anything with lighting.
Except for
shark skin metallic. Even better. Even better because that shark skin, we know they didn't make that many. 2SS shark skins produced was 400 and nope. Yep, 407 shark skin 2SSs were produced. Coupes. Can't stay on tonight. Hey there, everyone. What's up, FJ? Appreciate you being here and watching. I know it's been a lot. We're on 2 hours like we always do. Yeah. It's another. I love how I do this. And then if you guys haven't noticed, we're actually on the TV in the windows. We're staring at ourselves twice. Computer and TV. We thought it would put the comments up on the screen on the TV, but it did not.
It didn't. It didn't work.
We thought it'd be a lot easier to read.
Not so much.
Nope. So we're just watching ourselves twice. Amateur hour. I know. Not sure if you are still the light king. You are the 200-point king. Charles, you're just like my best friend, buddy.
No.
Appreciate it.
Charles.
I mean, 200 of 200. Yeah, I mean, the perfect score. Perfect score, babe.
No.
And that's I took everyone down.
No.
Perfect score.
No.
Yeah.
You're competing against yourself. You aren't competing against anybody else.
Perfect score.
Perfectly stupid judge.
Perfect score. Just saying.
Who'd you pay?
Nobody yet. No. But yeah. It's gonna be some great shows this year, guys. We're looking forward to getting the cars out and installing the mods and doing some driving videos instead of us sitting here on the couch doing videos every night. But we do appreciate it. Tony's head just got bigger, 100%. Yeah. I mean,
Charles,
look at this guy.
Stop.
This guy.
Stop, Charles.
This guy.
I don't know that that's possible, David. I really don't.
Hey, we help out everybody. We're here to help people out. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, we're humble. I'm a very humble person. What? I am. I don't like to lose, but I'm humble.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did I just do
How
that
in depth does your list go with rarity? You had to watch the video back. We went through over every trim level, color. It's a lot. So ready for this. Humble my ass. What are you talking about? You met me. You know I'm humble. No, I really I don't know. We're appreciative of the things we got and the things that we worked hard for. We weren't given.
Some of us twice.
We weren't given credit cards for free. With $53 million to go run around the city of New York.
No, the requests were.
No, we didn't get bused to different cities.
No.
No, I digress. But you know what? You work for what you have, and you got to enjoy it. It's one life.
Can't take it.
Can't take it with you.
Although
That's why we got our 2SS. Otherwise, I mean, once we're allowed to talk freely, even though I feel like we've been talking freely, once we're allowed to talk freely, we didn't need another Camaro. Clearly, we had 3. There's a reason we got another one, and it's not because of the car. Hell, it's not even because it's a collector's edition. We'll go into it further down the road.
Our sparkle of darkness.
Our little sparkle of darkness is what the car got quoted. So we got the car because of a human being. So we'll just leave it at that. It's a lot of money.
Our sparkle of darkness.
But it is what it is.
Our sinister little sparkle of darkness.
How many times are you going to say it?
As many times as I feel the need.
Well,
King.
Then we have one of 405 2SSs, collector's editions of 1,335. Actually, I did that wrong. We have one of 6 of 405 2SSs of 1,335 collector's editions out of 12,870 Camaros for the 24 model year.
Otherwise known as our sinister little sparkle of darkness.
I think that's how we end it.
I think so.
Yeah. People are like, this guy's an idiot. Probably. But it's all right. Just excited.
He said it. You said it.
I know. I'm just, it's sometimes, when people make a choice, there's Camaro and there's Mustang, right? Camaro guy, at least me, I could never go on the other side. I could never own a Mustang. I can never go down that route. I don't care if Camaro doesn't come back for 20 years. I'm not buying a Mustang in 20 years. I'm not buying a Dodge Challenger in 20 years. Just not doing it.
No.
Camaro, ride or die, day or die. That's it. And hopefully down the road, we have people that are passionate enough, like the previous generations that have worked for General Motors, to continue the name. We hope that if and when Camaro comes back, that the people that worked on it previously get some recognition, get some shout outs, get asked, get told the car's coming back, get the input they deserve for putting the car in there.
Linda. That's why we have, was it 28, 23?
Yeah. 100%. It's Camaro or nothing.
Linda, you're nuts.
And we can't wait to go. We can't wait to come see your.
I know. I can't wait.
Garage, see your fleet of Camaros. We do.
Can't wait to meet your children.
Bow tie till you die. 100%. Now, if GM would just listen to us and make some other product that people want, don't shove it down our throats. Make stuff people want.
Hear us.
Ask us. It's not just here. Ask us. Just ask. How many SUVs do you need? I mean, I got to sell them, so. Just that. Bow tie till she dies. And she has Camaro on her. Well, nightmare.
Yeah, it's up on this arm.
Yep. Can't go wrong. You know what? It's just, they always said Camaro is a passionate. I don't like the word fan base. I don't want to say fan base because we're not that. I don't like when people use the word fan base because it's not a fan base. It's deeper than that. If you would have talked to someone that bought a 1967 Camaro, 1968, 1969, 1970, back then, what the car meant to them to what the car means today, you will get the same exact answers.
Shane, are you asking me if I've hugged my Camaro, or are you asking him if he's hugged his Camaro lady?
Lately, it says lately, not lady.
Okay, I can't see that far. Yes, I do hug my Camaro quite regularly. Just last week.
I mean, our Camaros are tucked in.
Just last week, I hugged her.
Yeah.
I did.
Camaro family, Camaro lifestyle. Hell, we wouldn't know any of you guys if it wasn't for a car. Think about that. We wouldn't be on here. You wouldn't be having watched us for 2 hours if you didn't love the people that the car brought together. Because at the end of the day,
Camely.
It's not a car.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle, and it's about bringing people together. It's not about an automobile. It's about bringing people together. Literally. And everyone we know, all of our best friends are, all of our friends own Camaros. It's what we choose to do when we're choosing to go on a vacation. It's all, what car show are we going to? Where are we going that's going to have a Camaro in it? Or like, we're traveling across the country to see other people that have Camaros. Like, it's not just something, that we drive every day.
It's Catherine.
I know.
She's
just staring at you like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Jill?
Yeah.
Huh?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Don't do the tearing nose, baby. Brought us together twice. It just took us 2 times to figure it out.
It's Camaro's family that we have all over the country. 100%. 100%. When we're able to help you guys find cars, whether we're working for GM or working for a Chevrolet or not. I'll try to get her more in the camera.
There she is.
Yeah, there you are, Jill.
Yeah, there you are, Julie. What do you got to say for yourself? You got something to say?
Say hello to the camera.
You got something to say, Julie?
Nope.
She did a minute ago.
All of our trips include going to car shows, seeing people from all over the country, because of a car. I mean, not many vehicles can say that. There's certain vehicles that have such a strong, passionate group of people. I know Dodge does, obviously.
Mustang does
too. But without them, we wouldn't have everyone else. Take care, Cave, and everyone else. It was a great night. Thanks, Orbit. Thanks for being here. All right, guys. Well, we're past the 2-hour mark. We're going to sign off here. But again, we appreciate all your love and support for the channel and for us and for Camaro. Thanks for buying a Chevrolet. Thanks for buying a Camaro. Thanks for choosing Camaro over the other manufacturers. And it's a great choice, and we've all become closer for it. So enjoy it. Prayers for you and your families, and definitely
Happy Valentine's
Day, and enjoy every mile with a smile, because that's what happens every time you get behind the wheel.
Click.
Of that Camaro.
Click. Wear your seatbelt.
Wear your seatbelt. Yep. That's the way to end it. Night, y'all.
Good night.
Have a good one.